broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D'Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Austin Rivers. Rivers out there with Rivers. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Rivers in at the power forward position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Rivers. Rivers out there with Rivers. Then it's Rivers. And it's Rivers in at the 2 spot. Pass to Rivers. Back to Rivers. Passes it to Rivers. Launches it. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Rivers. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Rivers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Rivers against Rivers. He's looking for Rivers and finds him. Now here's Rivers. Over Rivers. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Rivers has got 5 points so far. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. Pass to Rivers. And the layup is good.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers. Always looking for the most opportunistic play.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Rivers. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Rivers. That one falls. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers. Always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons, and with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Rivers out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Rivers, and it's Rivers, and it's Rivers in at the 3. And now the 76ers on the break. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers. Rivers, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. Free throw no good for Rivers. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Minnesota with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Poked away. Stolen by Rivers. To the paint. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. Rivers kicks to Rivers. Rivers against Rivers. Poked loose. Now Rivers. Pocket 6. Looking to end the run. It's good from long range. Rivers has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And finished off by Rivers.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Agreed. He's going to start putting on a show now. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
And here's Rivers. And again, it's Minnesota.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Rivers. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better to keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Rivers out there with Rivers. And it's Rivers, and it's Rivers, and it's Rivers in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Lets it go from 11, and again it's Minnesota converting. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
A nice shot by Rivers.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Rivers scanning the floor. Rivers finds Rivers. Rivers with it. He has 5. He takes it in and finished off by Rivers.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
For the tie. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Count that one. Rivers has got 9 points.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Rivers. Rivers out there with Rivers. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Rivers in at the 5 roaming the paint.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Rivers. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
A nice shot by Rivers. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Rivers against Rivers. There's the pass to Rivers. Back to Rivers. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Here's Rivers. Takes it inside. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Rivers trying to get open. Got it! And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Rivers, he's checked in for Rivers. Rivers comes in for Rivers. And it's Rivers in for Rivers. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Rivers. Good!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Rivers passes to Rivers. Down low. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers. Always looking for the most opportunistic play. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And so it's Minnesota with it, and an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now here's Rivers. From deep. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.